Both my parents are actually here today, so welcome, guys. They'd rather come watch you than they're right here. They're right here. Now, I understand that your mother is very important in your life, so I'm hoping that you'll tell us a bit about her.
मैं उन माँ बाप को बहुत बधाई देता हूँ.
I'd really like to congratulate the parents of Mark for actually giving birth to Mark and actually giving birth to someone who has managed to link the world. Congratulations.
I request, will you please stand up? Would like to see you.
Could you please stand up? We'd like to see you.
और मुझे लगता है शायद ये पहली घटना होगी कि मार्क ने आज आप.
I think this is probably the first occasion that Mark's actually invited you to.
हर किसी के जीवन में, आप किसी भी व्यक्ति के जीवन में देखें.
I think if you look at anyone's lives, if you look at their autobiographies,
हमेशा आती है.
generally you find two things are always there. One would be what was the role of my teacher in my life, and what was the role of my mother in my life. I think that's true of everybody. I come from a very humble family. My parents played a very big role in my life. I came from a very poor family. You probably know that I used to sell tea at the railway station. Nobody could have, I think no one can imagine that.
कि दुनिया की इतनी बड़ी डेमोक्रेसी ने एक चाय बेचने.
It's hard to imagine that a tea seller has actually become the leader of the world's biggest democracy.
और इसलिए मैं सबसे पहले उन 125 करोड़ भारतवासियों को नमन करता हूं.
And I'd like to salute the millions, billions of citizens of India who
अपना बना दिया.
made a commoner like me one of them.
बहुत सामान्य परिवार में से कैसे गुजारा करना.
And of course, there's also the question of when you come from a humble background, how do you manage?
हमारे पिताजी तो रहे नहीं है.
My father, of course, is no longer with us.
माता जी है.
My mother is
से भी
still there. She's over 90 years old now.
अपने सारे काम खुद करती है.
She does everything herself. Even now, she does all her work herself.
पढ़ी लिखी नहीं है.
She's not educated,
उसको समाचारों का पता रहता है.
but through television she knows what's happening around the world through the news.
अब जब हम छोटे थे,
When we were small,
गुजारा करने के लिए
what we used to do to get by,
अड़ोस पड़ोस के घरों में
was that we used to go to houses, our neighbors' houses nearby.
बर्तन साफ करना.
We used to clean the dishes, fill water.
मजदूरी करना.
Do hard chores.
आप कल्पना कर सकते हैं कि एक माँ ने
So you can imagine what a mother had to do,
अपने बच्चों को बड़ा करने के लिए
what a mother had to do to raise her children.
कितना कष्ट उठाया.
What she must have gone through.
सिर्फ नरेंद्र मोदी के केस में नहीं है.
And that's not just the case with Narendra Modi.
ऐसी लाखों माताएं.
In India, there are hundreds and thousands of women like that, hundreds and thousands of mothers like that,
अपने बच्चों के सपनों के लिए
mothers who've sacrificed their entire lives for their children.
और इसलिए मैं सभी माताओं को
And that is why
शत शत वंदन करता हूं और
I'd like to thank mothers everywhere.
उनके आशीर्वाद न हमें शक्ति दे
And I hope that their blessings will give us strength to remain on the right path.
माँ की सबसे बड़ी ताकत होती
I
है।
think that is the mother's biggest strength.
माँ कभी नहीं चाहती है कि आप
A mother will never want
हमेशा चाहती
that you become something, but she will be more focused on how you become something, how you become anything. It's not what you become that a mother is going to want or wish for. It's how you become that. And I think that is why this is the biggest contribution in anyone's life, what the role the mother plays. Thank you, Mark.